Hello there. Yes, hello there, and welcome to this brand new and exciting show, which I'm sure, yes, you will find it exciting as we go through the paces of the 2021 African Cup of Nations finals happening in Cameroon. I'm Charles CNN Mabika, and this show is ZB AFCON Special, brought to you by ZB. And yes, we will be going through the paces and so on. And in about 40 minutes or so, we will be talking up, our warriors, should I say, our warriors will be squaring up against the tournament's favorites, the Lions of Teranga. That's Senegal. So that is the game that we want to look forward to, the pre-match analysis. And you can also join in by asking any questions that you would like answered about AFCON, about the Warriors, or whatever, as long as you subscribe to the ZB Facebook page. And without any further ado, let me introduce you to our special guest. He is a former Warriors assistant coach. He is currently the Zimbabwean national team's under-23 head coach, also the head coach of Dynamos Football Club. We call him Stanza. He is Tonderai Ndiraya. Stanza, it's good to have you on the ZB AFCON Special.
It's really nice to be here, CNN, on the ZB AFCON Special. I'm really honored to be a part of this esteemed program.
Exactly.
ZB is a big bank.
Oh yeah.
So I'm very thrilled to be part of the cast of such a prestigious program.
Right.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. 70 years that ZBC are celebrating together. They're not celebrating by themselves. They're celebrating with you, celebrating together with ZB. 70 years as we talk about this. Right. Zimbabwe taking on Senegal. It's away from Yaoundé, where yesterday Olembe Stadium hosted the first two games, the Group A games, which featured the hosts Cameroon, the indomitable Lions of Cameroon, taking on the Stallions of Burkina Faso. What a match it was. And Burkina Faso thrusting into an early lead, but it was wiped out. They gave away a clumsy penalty. Cameroon made it 1-1. They gave away another clumsy penalty. Cameroon 2-1, and it ended like that. Then the second game from the same group featured, of course, the Warriors of Ethiopia taking on the Blue Sharks of Cape Verde, and in the end deservedly won by the Blue Sharks of Cape Verde 1-0. So as it sits, Group A is Cameroon and Cape Verde on the top there. So what's going to be Group B? That's where we are. Zimbabwe, Senegal, Malawi, and Guinea. After our game, the Flames of Malawi will take on the Silly National of Guinea. That one will be around about 9 o'clock. But happening in a short while will be Zimbabwe versus Senegal. We've got the lineup, the starting 11 for you. And let me quickly go through it. And we find out from Stanza how this one has been set up. Looks like it's a 4-5-1 formation set up by Muchina Wema Juzi Norman Mapeza. And we're going to have Petros Mari in goal. That's the man from FC Platinum. And the four defenders, Onismo Basera, Takuzwa Chimwemwe, Teenage Hadebe, and Gerald Takwara. And then the five midfielders are here, Kelvin Madzongwe, the youngster from FC Platinum, of course, Kundai Benyu, who is now, of course, plying his trade outside the country in Iceland for a team called Vestri Football Club. Then we have Bruce Kangwa in Tanzania, of course, former Highlanders dominant player. And then we've got the captain, the smiling assassin, Knowledge Musona, and Ishmael Wadi completes the midfielders. And up front is Ukadafi, that's Prince Dube. That's the team lining up against the Lions of Teranga. Your thoughts on that lineup, Stanza?
Well, CNN, it's the fact is that we are playing a very good team in Senegal, the number one team in Africa at the moment.
Yes.
And you know, I like the thinking behind the setting up of the team there by the coach. If you look at it, I think we have two fullbacks who are operating on the same flank. One is a bit offensive, and then the other one is a bit defensive. The idea behind that, obviously, is to close down that flank. I'm sure the coach has done his research, and he has discovered that Senegal are very dangerous in that part of the field. So he has set up sort of like a block in that area, and I hope that it will work. And then, of course, when you defend deep, very, very deep, in fact, in front of your goal, they are going to form like a five-man defense. So that means Basera will then drift inside, and then what's his name?
The other midfielders that we have, or the back, that's
Bruce
Chimwemwe, Bruce Kangwa.
Yes, Bruce Kangwa will actually come deep and be the left back and form the five-man defense. So when we defend deep, we expect the team to line up as in a 5-4-1 formation that will really cut the space at the back. Senegal has got very fast players who are who really like to run into space, get the balls into space. So if you have a five-man defense, it means you are covering the whole width of the field, and it becomes very difficult for them to penetrate. So that's what we expect the team to be behaving. But of course, offensively, you have Kundai, who is going to be joining the attack when we go forward, and then of course Captain Musona and Kadavi, and then of course we are going to get our width, much of our width, from Ishmael Wadi, who is operating on the right. So yeah, we are in for a good time there. We are in for a good space, and I really like the way the coach has set up his team. But let's not be so reluctant. We are playing a very, very good team, CNN.
Yeah, right. You know what? Before we go away for a teeny weeny bit to get a message from our sponsor ZB, this program is about you, especially you. If you follow the pages, the Facebook pages and so on, you can predict and win big during this show. So all you have to do is follow the Facebook pages. There will be post-match analysis on Twitter with Barry Manandi and Mike Madoda. You can talk to me all the time on my Facebook page at Charles Mabika. And this is Predict and Win. You'll be winning big, eh? Big, as you follow this show, the ZB AFCON Special. But what we are going to do now, we're just going to go away for a teeny weeny bit. Don't go away, because the adrenaline is pumping. We'll be right back.
Introducing the ZB Cash Funeral Plan. We understand that life must go on. That's why the ZB Cash Funeral Plan is offering a solution that takes care of your family in the unfortunate event of death. Our unique offering provides many benefits, including memorial cash benefit, tombstone cash benefit, grocery benefit, school fees benefit, personal accident benefit, free cover for 6 months in the event of retrenchment or disability, as well as assistance in finding a funeral service provider. The ZB Cash Funeral Plan. Chinewe nguwadzose. Silani isikati sonke. For more information, visit any of our branches or website www.zb.co.zw or call us on 08677 002 005.
Welcome back. Yes, did I hear some of you or most of you say, wow, Are we actually going to win something? Of course, predict and win a big. If you think the Warriors are going to, rampage past the lines of Teranga, well, you can say that, So if you go through, you get all the information. And of course, the ZB Facebook page, you'll get all the information and so on. All right, Senegal, the Lions of Teranga. They are the number 1 team in Africa, number 20 in the world. I mean, you just go through the lineups. I mean, you got the most popular guy is Sadio Mane of Liverpool. Eduardo Mendy, the Chelsea goalkeeper, but he won't be playing because he was one of those affected by the COVID-19 virus. So he is to sit out that 10-day isolation. The only time he will come back is if they do go through to the next stage. But for now, Eduardo Mendy won't be keeping goal. And they've got Kalidou Koulibaly, who plays for Napoli. They've got the 2 Sars. There's Ismaila Sarr, who plays for Crystal Palace. They've got Bouna Sarr, who plays for Bayern Munich. They've got, one Sarr is Watford. The other Sarr is Bayern Munich. Then they've got Kouyaté, who is Crystal Palace. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. And it's quite scary. Stanza, a lot of people have just been saying, how do we beat this team? How do we beat them?
Well, yeah, look, we want to be very realistic. CNN It's going to be very difficult for us today. But I think what we need at the moment is positivity and positive energy. But I think with all the stars, we are hoping and thinking that they will come with a very complacent mind because they are playing what they term in their minds a weak team. But of course, if we do well, I'll be happy if we get a draw. Don't take me wrong, CNN. We want to win,
yes.
But I'll be very happy if we get a point out of this game because of the stage of the team we are playing against. It's a very, very strong team. But what is going to be the deciding factor is our discipline in defense. It's going to be very key today. They've got an array of talented players who can hit us any position, any part of the field. They can hit us. So it's really on our defensive discipline, which is really which I think is really going to give us something out of this game today. It's a difficult game, and they don't give us those statistics for nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
They are number 1 team in Africa, ahead of Algeria.
Yes.
And
the defending champions.
You can imagine the defending champions. So if they really put their minds together, come at us, we'll be in trouble. But we are hoping that they will be complacent, and we are going to be very defensively disciplined. I think we can get something out of the game. There's nothing to fear. This is the game, and we always say every game is a new game. This is a new game.
Exactly.
They don't have their best goalkeeper. We should take advantage of that. When we go forward, we must make sure that we take our chances. We're going to have few chances. Let's take those few chances. We can get something out of the game.
Yes, let's take those few chances. You know what we're going to do now? There's nothing which is impossible. It can be done. We can beat Senegal. Oh, no, don't start laughing. We can beat Senegal. Back in 2006, we went to the African Cup of Nations finals in Egypt, and we were in a group that had the tournament's favorites, Ghana, the Black Stars of Ghana. And everybody was saying, Zimbabwe, we're going to be thrashed 10-1 and so on and so on. But what we're going to do, we're going to relive just to try and let you know that it can be done. 2006, we played the Black Stars of Ghana, needing to beat them 3-1, listen closely, to go through to the next stage. And here's what happened. Everybody was saying 5-0, 6-0, 7-0 for Ghana against Zimbabwe. But this is what happened back in 2006.
So let's look forward to an exciting match, which we now have underway. Zambia took over from the very beginning, playing here for their mini chance as best they could. Nengo Masha. There Mikuneze. Beautiful pass for Prince to go, but he's pulled offside. That was tight. There's the linesman there. He says it's offside. Let's have a look. Very close call that. But we had some action there after just 4 minutes of play. And 4 minutes later, a throw in by Dinya on the right. And it's the captain, Peter Nolovo, with a shot, which goes wide. Still 0-0 here. Have another look at that. The ball's well wide. We can't see it properly from this angle, but it's definitely wide of the goal. And that's all that counts. Again, Zimbabwe on the attack. Gilbert. Ghana's Aminu can't control it. Prince to go. Back to Gilbert again. He shoots. Oh, but it's miles away. Gilbert couldn't bring his foot correctly behind the ball. Kick off. Kapini again. It's blocked. Nengomasha fights for it, gets it. Fires! A beautiful save from Ajay again. Oh, he's got his work cut out for him tonight, Ajay. Nice shot there, but Ajay's got it. Holds onto it firmly. Almost an hour over now. Zimbabwe still a lot of courage. Ball's in there, Shimenza. 1-0. Finally, it's happened. Zimbabwe go into the lead. The ball gets its final direction there from Ahmed. It's Ajay's first mistake of the evening. Oh, what a sad night for him. He's done so well so far. Given it everything he can. Been left alone by his own defence. But he made a mistake there, and it's 1-0 for Zimbabwe. Lovely shot, though. Bang, straight into the back of the net there. And we still got Zimbabwe, as I can see it. Yep. Nyando plays it deep. It's blocked. Gilbert to the left. Cross by Lufala. Header by Prince to go. Cranfield saves it. It's too short. Shot by Lufala there. It's too slow. You won't get many goals at that speed. Just minutes later now, long ball from Shimedza out of his own half. Oh, what a mistake by Ahmed! And it's 2-0. Portsmouth's Benjani with a score. We're getting ever closer to the sensation. Can Zimbabwe make it? Everybody thought they were out of the tournament with no points at all. And now they're leading here, 2-0. And Nigeria leads Senegal in the other game as well. So we just need one more goal here for Zimbabwe. They certainly deserve it, though. Not only the lead and advancing to the quarterfinals will be good. A minute from regular time now. Ahmed. With Benjani for the left. Cross by Gilbert. And it's 3-0. I don't believe it. Zimbabwe. Lufala with a goal. But it's not. Oh, it's been ruled offside. Oh, that's terrible news for them. That's really sad. Let's have another look at it. I can't believe it. That should have been, that must be the 3-0. But the linesman's got it right. It's offside. No question about it. Oh, that really is sad. Oh, that seemed to have taken the air out of Zimbabwe's wings now. Ghana with a shot. Appiah to the left. Good cross by Desai. And Baba! 2-1. What a brilliant goal. The man just came on as a substitute. Beautiful goal from Baba. Absolutely beautiful. Nothing the keeper could have done there. But let's be honest, 3-0 would have been more deserved than that. It's a great shot, though. And that's it. It's all over. Final whistle. 2-1 it stayed. Bitter victory for Zimbabwe. They needed only one more. But in the end, they came out short. They gained the third rank, can hold their heads up high, but have to go home. Ghana loses the match, and they're second place and have to go home too. So with Nigeria first, Senegal second, Zimbabwe and Ghana out of the competition, we say thank you for your attendance. Bye-bye from now. See you on Friday for the quarterfinals. Bye from me.
So you see, it can happen. And how on earth did the referee rule that Joel Lopatla's Dubai's goal was offside? If that had been allowed to stand, which it rightfully should have stood, we would have gone through to the next stage. But unfortunately, we couldn't. We bowed out at the group stage, but we beat the tournament favorites. And they didn't go on to win it anyway. Ghana, they didn't win it in 2006. So you see, that's how their cookie crumbled. So, the predict and win. Yes, once again, but quickly, Stanza, it could, we could have gone through. How on earth that was disallowed?
We could have gone through CNN, and we can go through if we really work hard today and put all our efforts in getting something out of this game. We can go through.
Yeah.
Just hoping that
the referee is going to be fair as well.
It's going to be fair, and we just hope that we won't have a goal disallowed.
That's right, yeah. Fair play. FIFA advocates for fair play. So we hope that the referee and his two assistants are going to allow fair play. Right, the ZB AFCON Special. Lots of giveaways, lots of fun as we go through the 2021 African Cup of Nations finals happening in Cameroon. We're going away for another teeny weeny bit. We'll be right back.
Introducing the ZB Cash Funeral Plan. We understand that life must go on. That's why the ZB Cash Funeral Plan is offering a solution that takes care of your family in the unfortunate event of death. Our unique offering provides many benefits including memorial cash benefit, tombstone cash benefit, grocery benefit, school fees benefit, personal accident benefit, free cover for 6 months in the event of retrenchment or disability, as well as assistance in finding a funeral service provider. The ZB Cash Funeral Plan. Tinewe nguva dzose. Silani isikati sonke. For more information, visit any of our branches or website www.zb.co.zw or call us on 08677 002 005.
70 years celebrating together. That's ZB for you. Yes, celebrating together with you because you make things happen at ZB. And we are making it happen for you on the ZB AFCON Special. Right, the lineup once again for the Zimbabwe Warriors. We're not really bothering about the Lions of Teranga. We know Mane is going to be there, Koulibaly is going to be there, so we won't bother about that. Once again, Petros Mari is going to keep goal for us. And then what Tonde did explain, it's a 4-5-1, but it can go back to a five-man defensive, and depending on how it's going. But starting on paper, it's a 4-5-1. So we got Petros Mari in goal, and then we've got Onisimo Basera is one of the defenders. These are the defenders. We've also got a teenage Hadebe Manero, and then we've got Gerald Takwara, Takuzwa Chimwemwe, Bruce Kangwa now in midfield, Kundai Benyu as well. We've got Knowledge Musona, the captain, in midfield as well. Ishmael Wadi, and then Wukadafi, that's Prince Dube, headlining the forward line. But he can always get support, as you heard from Stanza, Kundai Benyu coming up to support. And we'll see how it goes against Sadio Mane and company. And, Senegal ranked number 1 in the world. There are also some other teams there, Egypt, Algeria, the defending champions, are going to be one of the tournament's favorites as well. But the number 1 favorite, according to bookmakers, the Lions of Teranga. Morocco are going to come in with a shout as well. Even Cameroon, the host, will come in with a shout. Tunisia, you can't rule them out. Stanza, like like we always say, anything can happen in a game of football.
Anything can happen.
Who on paper, who do you think? Who are your front runners? Let me give you a chance, maybe 4 front runners, favorites, 4 favorites for you on paper, because it can change.
It can change. Of course, the Senegal we are playing today it will be in there. I'll also have Algeria. They are also still very strong. And then, of course, Cameroon, the hosts.
Oh, Cameroon, the
will
hosts.
take it to the wire.
That's 3.
To the wire, yes. And then I still feel Nigeria can
Nigeria, the Super
can
Eagles.
do something. Yeah, it's
Okay.
been a long time now.
All right.
And I feel that they can really get something out of this tournament this
Okay.
year. Yeah. So those
You're
are the
not
four for
putting
me.
Egypt as one of those 4, are you? With Mo Salah, you know.
With Mo Salah, Egypt for me has got Mo Salah and Oneni. Just a few players. They are not like Senegal, who've got an area of stars who are playing in Europe. So
it's just awesome, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's why I'm really for Egypt. It's Salah for me. No one
Salah,
else. Yeah.
okay.
Senegal, Nigeria. We saw Cameroon yesterday. Yeah, then they may not be very exciting, but the fact that they are the host nation, they will do everything, to get into the final. And Senegal has got so many match winners. Nigeria too. So
Nigeria,
so those are my 4. But I mean, that's my opinion.
That's right. Yeah,
That's
sure.
on paper.
Oh, that's on paper. Yes.
Football is played on the
Exactly.
on the pitch. So
Exactly.
we wait to see what really happens in the next few days to come.
Well, on paper, that's why the bookmakers, they base that one, and you won't find Zimbabwe being made one of the favorites by the bookmakers. But listen, you never know.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen, in case some of you are not aware, there are 6 groups here, and the top 2 teams from each group will go through to the next round. That makes it 12, but you got to have 16. So they'll be accompanied by the the best third-placed 4 teams who will accompany them to the knockout stage to make it 16. And we're hoping, if we're not one of the group winners from Group B, we can still sneak through by being one of the third-placed best 4 teams. It can still happen. The chances there, because there's now 24 teams from 16, because before it was a bit difficult. Only the 2 from there would go through, you see, to the next stage. But now, because of 24 teams starting with this tournament by CAF, the Confederation of African Football, it makes it a bit easier if you want. And I don't know how it's going to happen, but we just hope that we can sneak through and do our best, and that's what we'll be hoping for. And just again, in case you've forgotten, it's not all about talk. It's about you. Predict and win big with the ZB AFCON Special. What you can do is just follow the action on the ZB Facebook page. Follow the action, the post-match analysis on Twitter. You can do that. Get a chance to talk about what your feelings on Twitter with Barry Manandi, @BarryManandi, and @MikeMadoda. And I will also be chatting with you @Charles Mabika on my Facebook page, and also on the ZB AFCON Special. So, Stanza, the question that you thought I was never going to ask, it's coming. Scoreline on paper. But listen, it doesn't mean it's going to end like that. Your honest opinion, your frank, frank opinion, what you think will happen at the end of the 90 minutes.
Thank you, CNN. You've just mentioned there your honest opinion. I want us to do well. Don't take me wrong. I want us to do very well in this game, especially the first game of the group. You've got a first game of the tournament. You've got to do well for you to increase your chances of qualifying to the next round. So I would really be happy if we get a point out of this game. A draw would be good for me, but I still feel CNN we will lose this one, 3-1.
3-1.
That is my prediction.
Okay. Right, that's Stanza's prediction. After this game coming up in a couple of minutes now, we take on the Flames of Malawi on Friday, and we round off our group stage game against the Silly National of Guinea. Hopefully, we will have managed to go through to this next stage. Well, That's just about it. So get ready to watch the game on your television sets or anyway, and we'll be keeping you updated on what will be happening. I thank you so much, Stanza. It's always good when you're around.
I appreciate CNN, and good luck to Team Zimbabwe.
Yep.
We hope
Right.
to do well in this game.
Yeah. Go, Warriors, go. Remember to take care of your loved ones and each other. I'm Charles CNN Mabika. Until we meet again on the ZB AFCON Special, it's bye-bye for now.